A lot of warriors. Why warriors getting no love here? Oh man, this is picked through. Wow, there's nothing. No offense to all these fine looking shrooms, but yeah. This is bad. You picked through it. I was going to say somebody has. 1 ETH for the corrupted parry. Oh, dude, that's a pretty rare weapon too. I think. Yeah, herbicide. It's pretty rare. Yeah. Excuse me. It's a beautiful guy there. All right, so Tweety here, undead cap, rare background, parry. Weapon is weak. Oh, not bad for $48. Honestly, it's not bad. Got the Mike Tyson eye, undead hat. The weapon's weak, and I mean, it'd be so cool down the line if we, with Altura, we can allow customization on the user level. A lot of. I was actually just talking to another founder of another game. They're actually taking all their AI, I'm sorry, all their art. They're pumping it into an AI. So it's hand drawn art. They pump it into an AI, and then they allow the players. Um, I'm not going to name drop yet, but really awesome creator I just met and talked to. But they allow the players to create new NFTs using their art, their IP, right? So it's like a Lego style where you kind of put things together and you can create your own new NFTs, and then you actually burn the token of the game. The game hasn't launched yet, but you burn the token of the game to mint the NFT. So that would be a nice utility. This is not a bad deal though. It's not been rebirthed, which is kind of good because you don't have to spin rerolls. Um, I've got like 5 corrupted. I don't want to be greedy. Pigs get slaughtered. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, warrior's gonna get buffed along with jesters. Yeah, no, JJ's like, show me your corrupted. I think I'll show him. I'll pull him up here again. Anyway, Tweety's not bad for $48. Not bad. That's probably the winner of the day. Sean here. No, a little weak. Oh wow, but almost perfect HP. No, wait, 40. No, that's not perfect. That's the old perfect. Look at me, it's showing my age. Yeah, okay. That's still a decent deal at 36. I mean, I know I'm jaded here because you know I have champs goggles, but that's solid cap, solid weapon. This guy's actually might be the sleeper of the day. Let's see. No, oof, that primary trait is terrible. Never happening, JJ. Sorry, I am going to be the corrupt crap breeder of the world. No, man, I don't know. I'm pretty like die hard when I go into a project. Like, you know, and I want scholarships too. So I want to be able to onboard people with no ROI, give them no expense, and give them instant ROI. So okay, let's go look at. I had some questions Madukari sent me. Let's go look at those questions. If anybody has a question, raise your hand. Just slap it up there. Um, okay. Let me see here. Let me check all my stuff. Okay, I'm not going to be in the chat for a minute because I'm having to pull from other things. Okay, how many of my champs can participate in Reign of Power? Oh, all of them. There's going to be attack vectors. There's going to be attack points. I don't want to give away too much, but I've heard some news today that we're getting. Madukar, you tell me if I can say anything. I don't know. I'll come back to the chat in a second. Um, how many of my champs can participate? All of them. And actually, some alpha here. You're going to want to have one badass champ at each level tier. So like level 1, level 4, level 7, level 10, level 14, level 17, level 20. I think I listed that correctly. Again, I've been on the phone for 4 straight hours almost. I'm a little scattered, but yeah, there you go. That's the I would just tell everyone to personally what I'm doing is I'm getting one badass champ for every level just like almost if you were building out a PvP tournament team, which is 1v1, you want to have one contender at each level. I know not everyone can do that, but that goes back to that sweet spot with NFTs. And I haven't even looked if the play to claim sell is going well, or does it kick off? I've been on the phone for most of the day. I have not looked at anything. Okay, so I'm gonna say all of them. The next question is, when are you going to start pushing this to actually move the price up? There's a working product already. What are you MFers waiting for? Love that question. I assume you mean like when we're gonna start spending way more on marketing. That's more of a macro question. I mean, like you want to just dump money in marketing and just because so we ran the numbers on the referral program, and we had a lot of extractors, we had a lot of cheaters, but we spiked to like 1,200 DAU for a while. Obviously, we were getting bot attacked, which was great. We got to test out some security measures. We got to test out some filters, but we actually did increase our player base by about 10%. I know that sounds bad, and our DAU has actually slipped lower than it's been in a while, but which I think is mainly from just the market fatigue, and people are like, well, I'm not making as much truffles. And I get it. Right now, we're kind of in between our transition from where you could just basically make money doing quests, and we're transitioning to win to earn, which Reign of Power is going to be all about win to earn. The first season is going to be a kind of a beta test season. Second season is going to be where you can win the token. And the more token you have, the better you're going to earn. You're going to make more truffles per quest. The more NFTs you have, the higher chance of leprechauns, etc. So when are we actually going to go crazy? We got our Altura grant money. We've got some money banked away. We're getting ready to spend a huge chunk of money in April with IMX, which everyone last week we told about our plan of there's 200,000 IMX daily users. We're going to spend money with them to get our gem quest up on the front page. Hopefully we get a bunch of Raven Quest players, because Raven Quest is killing it. And if you know anything about Raven Quest, we're kind of nostalgic RPG, lower graphics, kind of like them. Not saying they have bad graphics or anything. I'm just saying they built a smart game that's anyone can play on any device, and you don't need the crazy AAA game graphics. I mean, the AAA model's failing anyway. Just go do some research on AAA games, and those corporations, their stocks are getting hammered. I mean, you could have made a fortune shorting all the AAA game stocks. They're all down like 70%. It's easy money. Because you just can't make a profitable game really, because people are so fickle. It's really hard to make. I mean, even GTA is going. I think they said GTA is going to cost almost $1 billion by the time it's done. $1 billion to make a video game. That's unheard of, right? But if they get 5 million players dropping $100 a month, then they're making money. We want some spoilers of the new mode. Okay, I'm coming back to the chat now. Ooh, I got something from Madukari. Let's see what I said. She's saying, okay, I gotta go to the chat before I say anything. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta come back to the chat. 20 left in the play to claim cell. Cool. Show my corrupted. Okay. Can you all see my screen? I assume you can. I guess I could. No, they're gonna be in foraging, right? Because they're all gonna be alchemists. Be cool to have a sort feature where I could do this easier for you, but oh, there's one. He's pretty gangster. Yeah, I like that guy. More NFT. Yeah, dude, I have not gotten a leprechaun. I've only gotten to play one day. I'm really sad. I've really missed. I got to get the badge still. Oh my god. Oh, I guess I got to get the badge in the next like 24 hours. Because I think the game mode's gonna end tomorrow at game reset. Madukari, is that what we're telling people? I think so. It's all fake news. That's so funny. Yeah, but the rumor is Reign of Power is very, very close. I'm not saying it's going out today. I'm not saying it's not going out today. We stress tested on Friday night. Oh, JJ, I don't know. See, I don't know. I've literally been out of the loop all day. I have not. I've been completely out of the loop. Madukari, I'm going to defer to you because you're probably more connected to me than right now I am. But usually the event ends the day after the physical calendar. So like if today's actually St. Patty's Day, I would think it would end tomorrow. I don't know. Look at me not knowing. Sorry. Also, oh, I do have an update on last week. Remember, I was trying to find where the discrepancy between the play to claim inventory levels. I have that information, so there's that. Guess we should start our TLDR, but I really just want to play the game. Do I have to do the TLDR? Can I just play? Here's another one. Pretty dope. Weapons kind of weak. I don't want to just grind, not do the TLDR today. And it's such a like a yeah. It's like you almost have to. You only get the TLDR if you come to these things, right? Like this is okay. So where's the rest of my corrupted? I may have it on. They may not be foraging. They also may be on my scholarship accounts. I don't really don't have. I don't play favorite. Oh, did we look at that guy? Oh, here they are. I'm an idiot. There they are. I'm just blind. I was gonna say I don't. Yeah, I don't really keep track of who's where. I think it'll go another day. Badge doesn't even come. Yeah, yeah, we didn't know about the badges. To be fair, I didn't know about the badge, and I only have it. So that's pretty cool. Love the Sherlock. Always love the Perry. That guy. So I think that was 6, right? 5 or 6. I think I have 5 or 6. I don't know. You played. Cool. Thank you. Oh, that is clutch right there because I want to play. I have not gotten to play today. I'm way behind. Um, yeah, what's my quest here? Riddles, explore, and revive. Oh, so we're just gonna do a bunch of these. JJ, I heard you got like 7 or something in one day or something. Someone was like, "This guy hacking?" And I'm like, "Dude, if he is, then he can." We have a bug bounty program, everyone. If you guys find a bug, it's like World of Warcraft. I guess it was me complaining. Um, yeah, but you can get paid. I mean, I think like a year ago we had someone find a bug and we paid them $1,500, which I guess is not a lot of money to some people, but I think that's pretty darn good money. Um, so the last question was some sneak peeks about the new game mode. I'm not going to do that because hopefully we'll have it out today or tomorrow. But it's gonna be so much fun. Like I cannot wait. And shout out to Nerf for the kill the staff idea. But you're gonna be literally it's like a soft PvP that's 24/7. It's a soft PvP that's 24/7. The meta is gonna be not so much really the items or strategy. It's gonna be honestly your time management skills and how much you can actually like plan to like check in on your shrooms, right? So that's the meta. All right, let me check my messages. Over in Telegram real quick. A couple messages. Okay, cool. All right. I'm not in trouble yet, though. All right, great. All right, so I'm going back to playing. Let me get back into the event. Okay. Do you need the riddle answer? I don't even know the riddle yet. Like, what is? Someone kind of like hit me up. They're like, "Hey, do you know the answer?" I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know the riddle. So let's see if I can hit it. So JJ, that's like poker. You just pay for information. It's not the money. You're paying for information. My wife is texting me, so awesome. There's the playground. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Um, 15 people. Again, all the new people, thank you so much for being here. I am honored to have your time and attention in such a world that is so busy. Um, Now, more talking points. Does anybody have any questions so far? Anything before I'm shifting over? Some housekeeping here. The Truffles to Champs promo has been paid out. The team is considering doing another round after all the Leprechaun sightings at current swap rates. So maybe just don't use your truffles for a couple days. We had some OGs come up to us and be like, "Hey, I missed the truffles to champs promo. Would you help me and consider that?" We're going to take care of you guys and gals. This is what we do. So Truffles of Champs promo has been paid out. We're considering another round because everyone's made a lot of truffles. So just don't do anything with your truffles for the next like couple days if you can. If you can. Cool. The referral leaderboard has been finalized and paid out. I haven't checked our chart recently. I wonder how much of that dumped. I always expect 60 to 70% of stuff like that to dump. So if it was anything, here's the riddle. Look at this. All right, hold on. I gotta go back to the chat. Yeah, well, yeah. Wind tower defense game mode. Um, that would be so easy to do. I'm interviewing devs right now. I can't get into that, but my point is, human resources is a big thing for us the last couple weeks. We've got so many good ideas we want to execute, and a tower defense mode would be really super cool, man. Really cool. And also, just to shout out Alturians. I'm getting invited to the private beta test for the new AI NPC engine. So Fillinman, I can't leak alpha because they'll kick me in the face, but I'm supposedly getting my invite tonight. Okay. As you continue your journey, a peculiar tree stump captures your attention, triggers your mental and discover that gates is back at the general. Unexpectedly, it breaks the silence. Greetings, young adventurer. Fret not, as I'm a serene. Dude, I want to dress up like this guy. Druid. What a tan. Um, can you saw the wings that dance in fleeting flight, shifting shades and borrowed light. One by one, paint the air. Quiet hint is hidden there. Beyond the rain where colors bend, a path of 7 finds its end. Count with care, let numbers guide. The answer in the hues reside. Okay, so 7, that's a rainbow, and obviously there's a rainbow here. Okay. All right. And okay, so it's talking about butterflies. One by one, they paint the air. Quiet hint is hit beyond the rain where colors bend. A path to count with care. Oh, nice, Filament. What is this asking for? Count with care, let numbers guide. I think, but I'm pretty sure someone messaged me. I don't want to look. Someone was asking me about it, and I think they sent me the answer. So I think I know the answer. Are we ranting about Raw Cat's in here? What's up, man? I'm not ranting. I'm just getting my butt kicked. Okay. Wings that dance in fleeting flight. One by one, they paint the air. Quiet. Okay. Okay. Oh, a quiet. Okay, so it's telling you to look at the butterfly. Okay, butterfly. Okay. Yeah, I think I know. I think someone messaged me. He said I've not got to play since like Saturday night, guys. And I don't think this was even in the game till this last. Anyway. Okay, so I think I know the answer. I don't want to play aloof because there's 4 wings on the butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then someone was saying something in my chats like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. No, don't go with 4. Okay. All right. Never mind. Um, but he was okay. But they were saying it as like it's the 4th color. 1, 2, green. But count the butterflies. 1, 3. Okay, so 3 butterflies. 1, 2. So the 3rd one. No. So it's yellow. I think it's yellow or gold. Yellow. Yellow. Okay, I'm going with yellow. Am I right? And again, I think I had some help, so I am not claiming to figure this out on my own. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. That's a good riddle, though. Hey, that's a good one. I'm not ranting, but that's a good one. Um, but yeah, I did. I can't go look. Um, but yeah, I had a couple people hit me up for the answer, and then someone said something like one person was telling me it was gold, and then like no, it's yellow, and so yeah, I think I knew that, but I wanted to find it, organically at least as far as the logic there. But that makes sense. Love that bug was able to answer it after like 10. Sadly, we have a bug. What? Oh, right. Okay, back to housekeeping. Whoa, you're right. It's back. Okay, I see what you mean. Wait, but I did a couple explorers that okay, so if it's a riddle, okay, the system's giving if you get anything that's a riddle, yeah, okay. I get you. I get you. I see what your bug is. Yeah, so if you get a yeah, okay, cool. All right. All right, back to housekeeping here. And shout out Madukari. Thank you so much for putting all this stuff because you saw me getting way behind this morning. We had major storm damage too. We had like record flooding. There was literally like half my property was underwater. None of the animals got hurt. Some of our structures got hurt again. Like we've been hit with like a lot of damage this year. It's been nothing like I've ever seen. Um, yeah. Champs purchase promo have been paid out as of this morning. Remind people to fill out the form if they buy champs and want truffles. Okay, so yeah, if you buy champs and want truffles, fill out the form. Yeah. Also, everyone, please, we only have like one of my buddies has like 4 million token, and he's so busy. I'm like, bro, you got to claim your token or you're gonna lose it. And he's like, I'm in St. John's. I just passed Epstein Island. I can't. I'm like, dude, that's kind of weird that you're randomly there, but okay. And he's like, yeah, I can't believe they got away with this. Like, I guess the island, Epstein Island, is literally right in the middle of everything. Like, everyone drives by it. So he's like, I don't know how this went under the radar. I'm like, it didn't go under the radar, dude. Come on. Anyway, so shout out to my boy. Knock on wood, he gets home safe. I think he's coming home tomorrow. So hopefully he travels home safe. But yeah, please tell everyone you know to the company is going to end up with those token, and we're going to use those token for when to earn and other things for the future. But we really want everyone to get their token if they can. We're not trying to have a bunch of unhappy people. But it just shows you how bad the market's been too. Everyone's just so like, just turn off the computer, right? Like I don't even want to look at it, which is kind of crazy because I mean I've been in this since 17, and it's been. I mean everyone says it's worse and it feels really bad, but man, I've seen way worse. But I think it's been everyone had such good I think we all had such high expectations, and we've gotten punched in the face, and I think that's the problem. There is a St. Patrick's Day riddle that earns a badge. The Tavern Explorer also has a festive flair with 3 attack possibility. Hint: count the butterflies. Okay. Merch is coming, and actually, I'm buying my Madukari sent me what she ordered, but I'm gonna buy my merch tomorrow. It's on my to-do list for tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna get me a sweet, sweet purified shield on my back of my hoodie with some organic cotton. Let's go. Go. Be funny to have it on boxers or something, right? Hey, no. See you, Rockcat. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're probably already gone, but awesome, dude. Win Smurf encounters and riddle to answer and stat trick. Um, I would love to turn the more esoteric, granular stuff into badges. I want to have everything badges, and ultimately, I want badges to actually have some kind of monetary ability where you can like maybe burn a badge for like something, right? Um, yeah. So I again like so here's what's happening. We've got so much, we got like 14, 15 people on staff, but everyone is basically 10 to 30 hours a week. Everyone else has like full-time job. I mean, we're all, multiple businesses. We're all like very busy. We're budgeting and interviewing and putting together some full-time positions, and we're going to spend a lot of money to do it. So, um, yeah, actually just put out some fillers today for some specific um traits that we want. And actually I'm going to post them here just because if anybody knows, like, these are kind of esoteric is what I'm finding out. So the person we're looking for is like mainly a PHP and MySQL, and if they have if they're capable of TypeScript and React, that'd be cool. Because we are looking to hire a full-time position, and we're going to be offering pretty lucrative package. It's going to be a little bit of revenue share. It's going to be some token allocation. It's going to obviously be a salary, but we're not really wanting to hand someone $5,000-$10,000 a month and say, hey, just go do your job. We'd like to hand them a set amount of money and say, hey, we're going to align your incentives to where if you bust your ass and help us make this thing kick ass in 6 months or a year, you're going to be a millionaire, because that's where we're headed. I mean, that's what we want. if this thing gets up to 20, 25 million, 50 million market cap, which I guess some people says sounds crazy, but it's really not. I mean, we've paid out $300,000 as a company, and we've made 1.2 million gross revenue in 2 years with virtually no venture capital, really none. No really heavy marketing. I think we've only spent maybe, if you don't count some KOLs, but we haven't even touched our marketing budget or spend. We haven't really done any cash grabs to like, really market heavy. Because what happens is when you have a cash grab, you market the piss out of it and get a bunch of people to buy your NFTs, and then you market more, but then that creates a snowball, and that creates a snowball that you have to keep doing. You have to keep marketing way a lot. And I was just talking to a CEO, and she is of a Web2 company. She's spending $700 to $800 per new user. We did the numbers on the referral competition. I think we only brought in like maybe 10% new players that stuck, but we spent about $250 a user. So some people will be like, "Oh, that's really high. It's expensive. That's bad." $250 a user acquisition in this game, in this world, is a third of what it is. So referral program wasn't a great success. It wasn't a failure in my opinion. It was kind of in the middle. All right. So I think another question is, how long are the seasons of Reign of Power? I think we're gonna do like 3 to 5 days for the first one, and then maybe like 5 to 6 days. Yeah. Uh, let's see other questions I got. Yeah, because I traded all of mine in for token, man. Like, what are you kidding me? Yeah, I've made 95,000 since the trade in. Yeah. But yeah, I traded I got a nice chunk of token. Yep, lovely. Um, but also I haven't gotten to play for like 3 days. Like I even broke my streaks. Um, I mean, we had torrential flooding. Like my road got washed out. Like through the middle of my property, we have a private road, and like it got washed. Like it's crazy. Like I mean, anyway. No, I've been in damage mode a lot. So I don't know if anyone else. I never go in the castle anymore. Am I the only one? Like I never go because oh, oh, never mind. I was hoping to be something cool. You love the castle. You go into the castle, huh? Because to me, it's like another role for you go to the orchid door, but isn't that just a little bit of action point? Like, what do you get from the orchid door? And you can also die, right? Like you can. I mean, not that dying matters, but my kids make me go. My kids make me go to the castle every time they see it. So actually, I try not to let them be in here. They're like, I want to go to the castle. And I'm like, dude, you just want a castle. I get it. We all want castles. Um, but JJ, that's funny. Yeah, I have no truffles, but I'm telling everyone. But don't you worry, brother. I'll have truffles, and like I'll just buy some if I need them because we're gonna have. They've been beta testing the NFT for truffles and action points. I've been seeing the back end with IMX discussions. So I need to revive and I need riddles. So I'm screwed. Oh man, I can't get any riddles. Yep, I'm boned. That stinks. So I'm gonna probably just X these out. Yeah. I mean, they'll probably fix the bug, but whatever. Damn, the team should hire you as the overseer PvP. You're so good at making sure people do their fights. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can still get riddles. Oh, what? I've literally got the same riddle. Oh, well, I just screwed myself out of 5,000 truffles. Hmm, really? Because I mean, I got the same thing over and over and over. Huh. But I'm gonna fight. I'm fighting. Let's do it. Let's fight. Okay, 5:35. We're almost to the 5:45 mark where I try to start wrapping up. Any questions? I think I'm out of talking points. Do, 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 see. I went over everything. So merch, yeah, merch is coming. Madukari, when are we going to share? What's your thoughts on when we're going to share that, like the website? I think you were buying. I think we're going to buy some samples before we release it, right? We're not going to like let everybody. We want to make sure it's good before you all buy any. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I missed that one. No, I saw that question. Um, when will spellbooks have the actual spells? Oh man. Um, we're so concerned on Reign of Power that we haven't even like we don't even talk about anything else right now because we just got to get this game mode out. Because like there's so much hinging on this game mode. We can't like we had a game night with Vietnam gaming DAO set up for yesterday, but we had to push it because we didn't have the game mode. Um, all of our streamers want because we're talking to KOLs and streamers, mid to lower level people, and they need something they can stream, and the game really isn't streamable right now. In my opinion, it's just not. Um, it's fun. It's a little like dopamine casino. Um, I mean, that's what I think it is. But the new game mode is you're gonna have to you can't fast forward as much. I mean you can, but it's gonna be risky. Um but the new game mode will be streamable because essentially you're gonna have it's gonna be like whack-a-mole. Like I don't want to give away, but like to me, the new game mode is gonna be like whack-a-mole in the sense of like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out what it is. Um Calling you a hacker. Dude, we had a guy, man, who was that? He kept winning the raffle. He won the raffle like Waldney. Wasn't there a guy that like I think he disappeared because we called him out. We were like, "Are you a hacker?" And he left. I think he got mad. But he won the raffle like 6 out of 7 days. And I think he quit. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But anyway. Defender? Oh, he's okay. Sorry, Defender. I apologize. All right, so I am officially out of questions. I am out of housekeeping. Is there anybody we will start doing our you did it for Gala's Vox sale. Oh man, Voxes. Too soon, dude. Too soon. I spent so much money on Voxes. Oh, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Is that even a thing anymore? Are Voxes even a thing? Jeez Louise, JJ. Like I can't. Oh, you just seriously. I think I physically just got a migraine. Because I thought they were so. I thought they would be so cool. I was like, and then I saw like Benefactor like cornering the market on them, and I'm like, well, if the CEO of the company is cornering the market, you know, you got to know something. But yeah. Oh, Essence of Unicorn, boom! I haven't seen that in a while. Anyway, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Gala is such a bittersweet thing for me. Enoch's a hacker. I don't hack. There's no way. I don't know how to code anymore. I haven't coded in like 10 years. Wow, we're almost at 2.2 million fights. Pretty fast. Whoa, died. I need to die though. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 2 minute warning. I don't want to just dilly dally. Does anyone else have any questions or this is why I shouldn't be? No, dude, it's great. No, I appreciate you being here. Open up all the wounds. You gotta get, you gotta let the sunlight in, right? The wound is where the light enters. Rumi or whatever, right? That little quote that everyone has on their shirts. Yeah, filling, man. I turned another project on Altura today. So cool. I'm like, yeah, Altura is great. You'll love them. Yep, it's a great project too. Actually, it's a the guy that owns him and his brother started a whole gaming lab. Again, I don't want to drop any names yet because it's very early in the relationship, but very cool, very cool. Man, what do I have any alpha? Let me check my notes on my side. Yeah, so we're scaling up the human resources, reign of power, um, anniversary gift. We've been cooking up a little bit of stuff to make it really special because we know it's just at this point it's been way too long. Oh, the play to claim spots. Okay, here's what happened. Um, I was right and wrong at the same time. Let me pull this up in the chat that I had with the devs because I don't want to speak it incorrectly. But essentially, we have like 1,060, I think, left. But 300 of those have been either claimed and or I'm just gonna read it to you guys. Oh, has anyone else had trouble buying the token? I know we had a couple people that were like, "This thing's not." Um, we had a couple people say that. So I'm just scaling. Okay. 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 So if you go to OpenSea, right? Go to OpenSea. 7,742 items. It's 9,000 in the collection. Don't call that 1,250, right? So it's 1,250. Of that 1,250, 154 are ready to roll, which means the people have not logged in and rolled them. 32 have been rolled, but haven't had their metrics hit, so they might go back to the pool. 28 have been bought as an NFT and not yet activated. So 1,067 left to sell is how many play to claim we have total. That's all we have left. We just sold 33 today, or we're selling 33 today, right? Um, that's what happened there. So there you go. Yeah, exactly. Give out his promos or yeah. Mhm. Take that. Exactly. Are you gonna open them? Have you rolled them? What'd you get? Anything good? Uh, I knew I was gonna die. Why did I hit the ding dong? Essence of rain. 17 people. Thank you. Like I said, I'm honored to spend time with you all. It's really great. I've been in so many communities the last couple days, and we are so lucky. Like I can't tell you guys to have genuine, real people that show up all the time. It's amazing. And it keeps everybody just so positive on the dev side. Okay, 2 minute warning. We're gonna wrap it up. Any other questions? Come on, someone throw me a question. Give me something hard to think about. Um, again, Reign of Power. I'm gonna push for dungeons before Guild Wars. Not saying it's gonna happen. Will we get a tutorial for Rain? It's trial by fire. Yeah, I know. It's first season's gonna have prizes. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think you'll need one too. 2-8 legend. Legend. No. So great. Yeah, that's clean though, Philemon. That's clean. I like the mint color. Mint has grown on me. Why do I keep fast forwarding on freaking birds like an idiot? Not gonna win that, bro. I'm fast forward. Give me some play to claim. That's a rare hat. I think the drum is fairly rare too. Ooh, clown zombie, always a winner. Nice defense stat. Yeah, that's a good one. That's like a classic lumberjack to me too. Like got his pipe, got his rusty axe. Gear breakdown. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to have gear deflation. Also, in level, we're gonna have mental. It's gonna be on chain. So a lot of the weapons that are going to be high level are going to be on chain. They will also have ranges. Like so. Oh, apparently I shouldn't have fast forwarded that one either. So for example, uh, not all weapons are going to have the same stats, right? So like you're going to have. There was an amazing promo video from Champs. We actually had. There's a Netflix series. I think it's called Mushy. King Mushy. I don't know. Literally, we actually talked to this children's program for a while. They were like, "Yeah, we can't really have the mushrooms killing the bugs because in our show they're friends." Um, but yeah, we are lagging heavy on our IP as far as development of stuff. But yeah, the IP is really cool, you know. But yeah, we could definitely have way more shorts and lore. But you know, being an indie studio with the tightest of budgets and the smartest of efficiencies, we can't be superfluous right now, and that would be like a luxury. So but yeah, no, it's a great idea. um yeah. Wait, here my question. Any chance about adjusting trident stats? um Tridents are going to be really a sleeper item later because anybody can use them. We're going to not allow you to be able to like put a staff on a warrior. But yeah, I mean, all I'm going to say is high level tridents, like in game level tridents, are going to be really great. You should be hoarding tridents anyway. I don't. If you're selling tridents, you're crazy. Um, Wait, double gold priest. Where's that? Did what does that mean? Oh, mine. Oh yeah, Friedrich. Yeah, dude. He's sorry. I was looking. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I got so many things open. Uh, yeah, look, 8%. It's like, do I re-roll that to try to get perfect? Because I got 30 and 48, right? But yeah, dude, the football, it's really, yeah, he's one of my favorite. The guy, I think he's like, I mean, his staff's a little weak, but down the line when you can customize stuff and buy skins and because yeah, we're gonna have all that. We're gonna have we're moving to Wyoming. Actually, the corporation's already in Wyoming. We're waiting for the um, the licenses and dissolvement of the old company and then the new company take everything in. So, but being in Wyoming, we're going to be able to do gotcha mechanics, um, skins, maybe a little bit of gambling. I mean, there's all the kinds of things we can do now being in the states. And so Austria is just very strict, and then also the tax benefits are enormous. Like Wyoming has no corporate tax. We're structuring it to where we're not going to have any payroll tax in a large percentage. Like we're saving so much money by moving to the states. You'll hear a lot more stuff about that in the next like month or two. Um, we're going to have some organizational changes. We're going to actually like silo a lot of divisions and like make people kind of like focus on just one or two things instead of having like everybody kind of catching all the raindrops. All right, we've lost a person, so I'm taking that as a sign as I'm boring. No, I'm just kidding. But let's 2-minute warning. We'll wrap it up. I got my badge. I'm happy. Yeah, resets very soon. I'm never get. Oh, look at this guy. This is one of my best priests. But see, he's an attack priest, you know. So, you know, when there's a build, well, spell books especially. I think priest will be like a sleeper, like shadow priest, like maybe some damage over time or something, right? Like a reverse heal. Like instead of a heal, you cast like a bleed on them or something. Oh, I skipped through that. That was beautiful. Uncommon trident. Thank you. All right, one more minute, and then we'll wrap it up. I really appreciate everyone again. It's an honor for me to be doing these with you guys and gals, and I'm gonna check all my messages. I think we're good. I don't think I got in trouble, and I don't think anybody has any questions. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Right. Thank you, Sparkle. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe we'll get a new game mode in the next little bit here, and we'll thank you, Shammy. And maybe we'll have some new game mode footage to play next week. So thank you, everyone. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.